Hello. Who is there? What's up, man? Getting all my chat windows set up in case you guys are wondering what I'm doing. I figured, like some people said, we're not gonna do like the full intro except for like bigger events. We're just gonna hit the go live button and see if anything messes up. So the big question is, are we going to freeze tonight at all? That's what I want to wait and see, is if we're gonna freeze before we jump on anybody's stuff or anything. Hey, what's up, Sheed? What's going on, man? I'm here as I auto walk off. And wow, yeah, yeah. See, it's a good thing you rated last night because now you can be here and not have to pay attention. You know, fun stuff. How's it going, man? Ugh. How's everybody tonight? No, this is not going to be a Fireball Friday, but next week might be. It might be. What's up, Lord Giga? What's up, Lethal? Like how the members like show up like that. Like Barry's Live members show up. How's it going? Mimzik, what's going on, man? What's up? What's up, my Aussie friend? My Aussie friend. Yeah, I can always tell the Australians. They either say Boz or Boz. What is it? Boz or Baza? Yeah. Still don't quite understand it, but hey, it is what it is. What's up, man? What's going on? I don't even. Okay, you know, I'm gonna try to say some names here. Horrible at pronunciation, but Joragi. I'm gonna say Joragi. I don't know if you saw my message on Discord. No, I haven't looked at this bit. We can line yours up. We can definitely line something up. You're thirsty? What's going on, man? What is up? Is it going? Leaf with the Prime, guys. If you are on Twitch, check to see if you got your Prime. I know I do. I was gonna give it to MK, but it looks like his subathon has died at like day 9, day 10, which is pretty good. That's still a very good amount of time earned. That it is. Go to Fortnite win just in time for your stream. Thirsty Fortnite, man. Oh man, I don't do that Fortnite stuff, man. All right, let's just hang out for a bit. I think maybe it was the chat windows that were causing some of the issues. Artist, what's going on, man? 4Cubed. Look at all these member badges, both on Twitch and YouTube. Man, feels like we're back. It definitely feels like we're back. Even using the wife icon, the Meg happy. Oh yeah, I love it. I love it. How's everybody doing tonight? Finally returned to my 1010. Does that mean like your server? Exactly what. So one of the big things tonight is we are going to be jumping on 420s, aka PUBG. We're going to jump on his account and do like 100 plus solo wake. That should be. Yeah, you finally got it. Okay, gotcha. Barry, where do I put in requests to help me with bosses in chapter 5? Just patience. I need to set everything up over the weekend. All the channels and everything that I keep promising you guys, I have to get those set up this weekend. I just have not had time. Lisa says, done your video card research. Choose what you're going for. Not yet. I really need to. But I don't want to spend too much. Like, what do you guys think is a reasonable amount of money to spend? 500? 1,000? How much do you guys think I should spend? Because I need something that can handle 4K video rendering. That's the biggest laboring to. Question with the event: is there a point cap with the Starlight Melody event? No, there's no caps in any of the categories. Nothing has a cap. It's just 1,000. Yeah, it's kind of what I was thinking. 500 to 600 bucks should be good. 1,000 might be a little bit too much. We'll have to see. Yeah, the real Corbin gifted a ton of stuff yesterday. No, yeah, yesterday. Can't a mod set up those channels for you? Yeah, but I haven't told them what to do. V7 Flight says came back a month ago to Idle Heroes after a year, and half of the dailies then log off, and there's so much to catch up on. Yeah, there isn't. So what I have right now is I think I got a 4070. Hold on. I think I have a 4070 Ti right now. No, sorry. I got a 2070. Sorry, not a 40. I got a 2070 Super right now. I don't know why I thought I had a 2070 Super, which is a pretty decent, like, middle of the line when it came out. It's probably a little lacking now. There says I'd say like 500 to 700 will probably get you what you need. Yeah. Reese's Berry, what are your thoughts on hopping on my account right now and getting a sneak peek on what we're gonna do? No, we have a couple things already lined up today, Reed. We're pretty much trying to like schedule a couple days in advance for stuff. Oh, you actually upgraded from a 2070 Super to a 4070 Ti. Let's see what they cost. 4070 Ti. Let's see. 4070 Ti. What does Nvidia actually post prices anymore? Yeah, that's actually not that bad. I guess, of course, it depends on which version you get and everything, but like 600, that seems pretty good. There's so many varieties too nowadays. It's crazy. There's literally just so many varieties. Yeah, that kind of that fits my budget. I just have to see. Actually, you know, I should look at, is 4070 Ti a good 4K video rendering card? It's the upper mid range of cards, and it performed reliably with 4K video tests. Cool, that's good to hear. Yeah, maybe I'll try it. 4070 Ti is 110% faster. Oh my god. That would be so nice. I remember when I upgraded from like a 1080 to my 2070, it felt like my rendering time cut in half. I can imagine it's gonna do it again. So yeah. 1K seems overpriced. Yeah, I had one of my buddies buy like a $1,500 video card once. I'm like, dude, you don't even play games that need it. You're just wasting. Yo, Barry, do you do mobile account checks? Absolutely. Powell, what's up, man? You're back again. Well, yeah, because MK's live streams are done, right? MK's it ended yesterday, or is it early this morning? When you're upgrading your graphics card, just make sure it fits in your case. Yeah, I learned that the hard way one time. So I always used to use a full tower. For the longest time when I built my PCs, I always got a full tower. Why? Because the tower is literally this big, and you can fit anything you want in that thing. Then I bought a custom PC on my next one because I just didn't want to build one again or do upgrades. I left it at my parents' house way back, and then I like bought another one like 7 or 8 years ago or something like that. And yeah, I went to do some upgrades. I'm like, there's no room for anything in here. Oh shit. Yeah. I upgraded from a GTX 1060 to a 3070. It was amazing. I can imagine, especially with what I do too. Asus Tough. Hey, I got Asus Tough motherboard, I think. So that match is good. Man, watch an old Wrath of God video. Man, the game was empty. There was not much to do back in the day. It was so much planning. You had to wait 6 months to use Heroic Scrolls. It was brutal. What treasures do we pick? If you're talking about these guys, me personally, I really like the Alien Land Arcade because it gives MAME. And I don't know about these. Probably something from the Alien Arcade or Hero series. That would be my guess. So I'll have to check that out, Leaf. Did I miss the Awakenings? Nope. We're about to get on to that right now. Yeah, the fun fact is that because your videos, I learned to save orbs and scrolls and wishing. Yeah, definitely. Also, I'm not sure you saw in the comment in the video, but I spent the 200. Oh, you did? I knew this was gonna. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew you were gonna spend money. You shouldn't have.
Marvel is watching THX for the sub yesterday. Also Barry, all I will say is when I see my account you will think of Zeals. Also got
Okay.
cause train tickets and about 3k star spawn cookies for you to do for content. And one last thing, I have a special gift
Okay.
for you when you stream the gala, and it will
Okay.
be when you do the LSSD summon is when I will give you my
Last.
present.
Okay. All right. I mean, hopefully as this time next month. Honestly, that would be really. That would be absolutely great. Waiting for another round of the Alien Bakery. Yeah, the Alien Arcade was good. I like the Alien Arcade. I feel like the mic's like far away from me. Maybe I'm just scooted back way too much. I don't know. Is it worth it to clear level 6 in Sky Labyrinth for the 5-star chest? If you need hero copies, yeah. If you don't, I mean, sometimes the gems are worth more to you, know? For the treasures, max hero token ASAP. Once you hit 10k points, you can pick others. Yeah, that's a good idea too. But yeah, Powell did a big donation yesterday, I think, right? Oh no, the leaderboard reset. I can't look at it. Whoops. I gotta change that. So on Twitch, I hate how like the default now is like a 1 week leaderboard. I like showing it like further out so that like people who actually donate a decent amount get to stay up at the top for longer. So yeah. But Powell, why did you spend? I thought you were free to play now. I mean, let's be honest, the $200. It's really tempting. It's really tempting. I spent 100 when I was drunk yesterday, and now I regret it. Man, I regret it even when I'm not drunk at this point. Like, I'm still trying to decide if I want to spend money right now because I'm trying not to spend anything. It was too good to pass up. Yeah. All right, let me get over to our account here. My face is on the screen. Yes. Gonna get into it. Don't know how long I'm gonna stream tonight. I think a couple hours. I think it just depends. Again, my voice keeps kind of coming and going. It seems kind of good today, but it can kind of just start cracking out of nowhere, and it gets really rough to talk. And I do have family stuff to do this weekend, so I don't want to like ruin my voice for the weekend necessarily. But like I said, how many of you guys in chat have been to a Fireball Friday that we used to do like 2 years ago? What should be the priority on Betty? Sublimation, core, or mirror? I would say core is the most powerful thing for her. Mirror after that, and then for sublimation. Darth, what's up, Bear? I've never caught a stream before, but I played Idle Heroes for years. I love your videos, and you help people so much. Thank you, sir. Well, thank you for the kind words. I really do appreciate it. By the way, check to see if you got a Prime. Anybody on Twitch has a Prime. Do it now. Mine is good too. I need to find someone to give it to. But 200 for all that Destiny transition materials is just so good to pass up. It is. Like, it is dirt cheap what you can get in this event. And as you guys see, the account we're on has a lot of stuff in here. Well, has 3 times. But what have we done? We got the 6. So what are we waiting to do? Just the Soul Awakenings. Yep, and we can cash everything out from this event. Yeah, not too bad. I already spent 100 at Chinese New Year and said to myself, I'll go free to play from now on. But here we are again. I mean, yeah. Lockdown Fireball Friday was lit. I know it was like 2020, 2021. We used to do it like one time a month. But I think, what do you guys think? Next week, should we do Fireball Friday? We'll do it like attached to whatever the events are. That could be fun. Granted, because we're going to do it on both YouTube and Twitch, I don't think I'm going to use the Twitch point redemption for the first one. We'll see. Can you help me with a Void campaign? I'm stuck on 213. That is a difficult wave, if I remember correctly. If we have some time later, we might jump on some other people's accounts. We have a ton of stuff to do here today. So, PUBG, are you here? I want to make sure the owner of this account is here for us to do stuff. Absolutely, Fireball Friday. I'll show up this time. Or every time. Gotcha. I still got Awakenings to do if I get some time. Yeah, we're going to do Awakenings tonight and Sunday night at the very least. Want me to get some done, just hold on to them. Don't be in a rush. You know, the fun stuff. Doomkin, what's up, man? Doomkin, that would be an awesome World of Warcraft name if you're making a. That would be really, really cool. I see what you're saying. Occasionally, I definitely cut out. Kind of annoying me now. Let me mess with my filters. I do notice that occasionally. Is that any better? If I talk really quiet, does the mic still pick up? I think it's working okay now. Can you guys hear exactly what I'm saying? Even though I'm talking quieter now. Because before, I was not activating the mic every time I talked quiet. I think it's good. You're talking slow. Yeah, I guess if I talk slow, but then if I go a little quieter, it still picks it up. It even picks up when I go really, really quiet, really, really, really far away from the mic too. Yeah, cool. I think it's working good. I just had to move the noise gate a little bit. I had to change. I dropped it by like 5 dB, and then it seems to be really good. Haha, it's my old WoW character name for my Moonkin. Are you serious? That's awesome. Oh, that's awesome. Big Vouch Barry and MK are the goats of idle heroes. Yeah. Hey Barry, is Betty the best choice as a 4th Transcendence on a Lord of Fear Aspen account? I wouldn't say best, but it's definitely one of the options. Like her, Mystic Fairy Freya. I don't know if you already built Hyperspace Hunter Ilamok. Those are all pretty solid ones. Man, I don't want to go all in on this event, but man, I need those master toolboxes. That's true. There's even master toolboxes in this event. Kind of forget about it. All right, I'm gonna give PUBG a few more minutes to see if he comes on, because I would like to start with his account if possible. Never mind, there he is.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. With the 1,000 biddies. Oh, hold on. Actually, yeah, that's one thing I wanted to check as well. Let me jump on my Streamlabs like account.
Your streaming goals.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. Ah. Just give me a minute. I wanted to make sure all my notification stuff was actually working properly again, because I know, like, I thought I had a different notification for 1,000 biddies, but let me check my alert box real quick. So we got YouTube and we have Twitch. Donations. No. There we go. Super chats. Variations. Okay, I guess on YouTube I don't have any variations. So that's part of my problem. So if anybody donates on YouTube, it's like it's just like the standard default. However, oops, I didn't mean to do that. That was me. That was my bad. Did not mean to do that.
This is test bit alert.
Let me check. So we have, okay, so what's that?
This is a test.
Okay, so that one's, I guess, off. And this is the one. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna re-enable. I'm gonna re-enable the 1,000 bit one. I have the 5,000. We also saw this one. Soul did this one the other day, so I know that one was working. And then we have the coveted 100,000 bit one that we've only had happen a couple times, but I'm not gonna hit the button. That is for special occasions only. Extremely rare occasions. That's another thing. So my wife was actually talking to me about it like a couple weeks ago, before MK even did his subathon. She's like, you know, I could probably take some like time off if you want to try to do a subathon sometime, because I know MK the last time he did was like 2 years ago, and then he just got done with like a 9 or 10 day one. Would you guys want me to even attempt to do a subathon? I don't know if it would go well, if it would go long. I don't know. I don't know. It would be cool, I guess, to at least try and just see how long we go for type thing. Can you handle it though? Yeah, because we're not gonna be like sitting at our computer the whole time. We're gonna do like something similar to what a lot of people do, where it's like when nighttime comes on, you just put like rerun videos on in the meantime. And then we could do it on both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Because there's actually subathon bots now that you can add both your YouTube and your Twitch, so you can dual stream the entire time, which is cool. And then we get have like certain days where we play different games and everything. Will you also play Minecraft? Honestly, what I would probably do, I have some ideas for like a subathon. Like certain days we would do specific things. We play different games. But I think I'd put like a donation tier for like play the game of that person's choosing with that person for like X amount of time or something like that. That way if someone really wants to, you know, something like that. So if you answered my question, it was an ad break. Let me see. I have Lord of Fear, Aspen, Starwing, Jor, Mystic Fairy Fairy, Scarlet Queen, Laura, and Elena. Who would be wise the next choice? Honestly, yours is a really good point to potentially build either Hyperspace Hunter Ilamok or Therapist of Blood Betty. Yeah, we would definitely catch up on account reviews. I'd have videos stored up for months. Be cool to try. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. And then I figured when like we're asleep, we'll just replay like the Petrify meme team from like start to finish. Because like I know I'm getting really sidetracked here, but I really like talking to you guys, honestly. Like this is the one thing I really miss is just talking to you guys. This is something we like rarely ever get to do. So it's fun. So because honestly, Tick series, I wonder where it is. Oh man, remember Barry's Battle Bowl? I totally forgot about that recently. We had a Bleed meme team, we had a Twine meme team. Free to play no Elite series. Free to play season 1 was a really good one. But like, oh yeah, remember Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross? Remember Dragon Champions? I actually don't know where the Petrify meme team is. Man, so many playlists. Scary Army. Yeah, I don't know. I actually don't know where it went. It's been so long. So many videos, so many series, so many things. Barry, I killed it in that game. I dominated Barry Battle. Did I see your question? I see it now, Torsa. Do you think it's possible for me to get Noble Essence on the event? I only need 100,000 max out. I really don't know. I don't know. Royal Spade with the tier 1 sub. Thank you so much. All right. Anyway. Hold on. I got to replay it. Because he... Well, no, that's...
Let's do it.
There we go. Let's do it. There we go. Okay, so he said let's do it. Let's get it done. So we are on... What do we want to call you? 420 Your Mom... PUBG on YouTube. We are on a viewer account tonight, and what we are going to do is we are going to do a ridiculous amount of awakenings. We are going to go for 600 points. Now, if you do the math, 600 points divided by an average of 5.5 means we are going to do at least or around 109 soul awakenings. Dear Lord, did you prepare? Dear Lord, you did not. That's the first thing we need to do. Oh my god. We need to pull some hero copies out. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Alright, so obviously we're gonna want a lot of Aspen copies. So there we go. Now the problem is, actually it's not a problem. I think they might be pretty far up the list. All right, 135 Aspen copies. It might be a few too many. I might have just wasted some bag space, but I want to look at something before I start going into recording mode. I guess it's not too bad scrolling to right there. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. That should be fine. So what we had to do is we had to grab 135 Aspens out of the bag because, well, he had a ridiculous amount of chests. Now, normally we would, level all these Aspens up to move them to the top of the list, but that seems really, really tedious. Like, extremely tedious. So, what we're going to do is start summoning. Now, he's not too far off, so you can see it sliding every single time. It's not going to be too bad. I'm guessing you want to do the Awakening Stones as well, 420, correct? Correct me if I'm wrong. So we're just going to start Awakening. The cool thing is we are only going to start retiring stuff when we get really low. So let's see. Do you guys think we're going to hit our first ever S tier or higher hero copy? I mean, our free one, almost a C minus.
I want to say one more thing before I go. One summon will be a based, and also we better get at least one a copy cause I sunt hours getting my accredi and I mean hours.
Okay, yeah, when we get on yours. Cool. Yeah, we're gonna do the B plus last. So let's do this. Let's just start. We're gonna use all of them just to see what type of points we get. We're gonna work our way up to the B plus. But yeah, eventually, if you guys saw that notification up there from Reed, we are gonna be jumping on Reed's account whenever the next Soul Awakening session comes. And honestly, for the entire week of streaming, we're probably only going to be doing awakenings on his account, most likely. Just because did I do one of those? It was just a free one. I'm not paying attention enough. But we're basically going to be going for a high rank in the Soul Awakening Gala. Ooh, that's a high roll, right? We hit a B copy right there. And that B copy was on a what? A C. I mean, hopefully we don't waste all of our luck early. This is the build-up right here. This is the extreme build-up. Yeah, it's probably C+. Okay, all right. So, not bad. Let's go to the B minus here. Y'all think that Joff said the B minus is gonna be better than the B plus. I don't think that's gonna happen. It's a B minus. It's solid B minus.
Barry, I'll let you know cause you said that to everyone. I have 105k for you to do.
105k. Are you talking about starry gems or? Jeez, my luck is horrible. So yeah, we're on 420's account right here. This is the B stone. Do you think we're gonna get A minus? Think we can get an A minus? That would be nice. There's the solid B, but hey, it does have a B plus attack roll. All right, here's the moment of truth. This is the big one. This is the one everybody wants to see. Yeah, it says read. Okay, all right. Whew, come on. This needs to be a very good copy. I'm going to lose it if we see orange. If we see orange come down from the sky. Like, you couldn't even have, one streak of red. Like, not even one. Even to, edge us. Oh, man. That's so... I feel like our last few B plus stones have not gone very well. Hey, a solid C copy, though. That's pretty good. Well, let's get going. Let's see where we get to. Again, we got to do probably less than 100 now because in reality, because we had all those stones got us a ton of points very early on. Those B and B plus stones, I think they're 15 to 20 points apiece, so that counts as a lot of awakening. So hidden DHA's nerf, they nerf the B plus stones. Yeah, right. That would be something. All right, come on. So in our history of Soul Awakenings, a little synopsis if you haven't watched events like this for us. Catch you later, Reed. Appreciate you coming by in those biddies, man. So we've naturally hit one A minus hero copy from a regular summon just like this that we're doing right now. And we've hit one A minus from a B plus stone. Out of the history of all the Soul Awakenings we've done on all of the viewer accounts, all of my accounts, that is the most we've ever hit. So if you guys think your luck is bad, you can imagine how many awakenings I've done. Like, statistically, I should have had way more than that. Statistically, I probably should have hit an S tier or higher already. But yeah, let's see how this actually goes. I don't know, but the awakening odds in this gala seems better. 300 points with 1,000 contract starry gems. Holy cow, that's like crazy. I'm going to tell you what, this little thinking lag is going to drive me nuts. It's going to absolutely drive me nuts. Wasn't the A- from the Stone on Star Wars his account? I think so, yeah. Oh yeah. I've never hit one on my own account. Let's clarify that. I don't think. Can't remember. I actually can't remember if I got one on my own account before. I don't think we hit one in those. No, we definitely hit one in those like 9 from Black Friday, I think. So I might hit 3. I don't know. Hey, I'm Lucky Berry. I hit an A- on my second account with 200 summons. Crazy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got one from Black Friday. So maybe I've gotten 3 in total. But I've only gotten 1 naturally. The other 2 came from like B+ stones. I got a B- and a B copy from the half gala. Not too bad. That's pretty good. That's still pretty good. Getting anything green on your screen is like very lucky. What they need to do with having to awaken so many heroes is have an option to awaken multiple. Yeah, could you imagine if we can awaken like 10 at a time? That would be so freaking amazing. It would make this go by so much faster. And just give us the animation of like the best copy, you know? So it doesn't have to show an animation for all of them, but it shouldn't skip the animation either. It should, again, just show the animation of whatever the highest tier copy you got in that 10 bomb. You got 3 from Black Friday, Stone says Thirsty. You're crazy. You know, you're kind of right. We're actually hitting a lot. Ooh, we got a B-. We're actually hitting a lot of higher tier heroes. Maybe you're onto something here. Maybe this is like much better than last few. It seems buffed. Small sample size though. Small sample size. Come on, let's get us a S tier Lord of Fear Aspen. No. A lot of E tiers, but that's to be expected. We're at what, like 20-ish summons in at this point after the crystals. Yeah, look at that. Oh my god. I was gonna say, look, more purple, and then of course we get a rainbow. I mean, it's a C, but that's still good. Like, I'll take it. We're actually hitting a lot of purple. Then again, do you remember very, very early on, I went on somebody's account and no joke, I hit like 15 C tiers in a row. Do you remember that? I actually need to go find that video. I think I just had like the purple shooting stars coming from every direction, but I legit hit like 15 of them in their 20 awakenings, and that was like one of the best awakenings points wise I have ever done, because C tiers are still worth what, like 5, 7, 8, they're like 9 to 11 points each. Like, that's pretty solid. It's actually really solid. Look at that, more purple. Sadly it's a D+, but anyway, 420 PUBG, whatever we're gonna call you right now on the stream. Question is, do you want me to save any copies from retirement, like anything C- or higher? Are you planning on selling on the auction house, or are we scrapping them? I think we'll be fine scrapping most everything that's not C- and higher. But in case we do for the points, just let me know what you want. Another one. Hey, what's up, Soul? What's going on, man? What is going on? Soul's here on YouTube, not even Twitch, huh? Did you check the end of MK's subathon, Soul? Were you able to stop by and see it? I was trying to jump on it last minute and give him my prime that came up, but I didn't catch the timer. And sadly, he was also sleeping, I think, and he woke up for it. So, yeah, scrap them all. I don't know why you said scrap them all. I just hear slay them all. Warcraft is just ingrained in my brain. All right, so we'll go through. We'll do pretty much all the contract started gems, and then we'll check our point total. It ended with MK asleep. Yeah, it was. I deleted my Twitch account, LMAO. I had a new, what does that see? PB? Oh, a personal best in Star Expedition. I did pretty good yesterday, or rather today. I didn't record anything today because, of course, Lily was sick again. So I'm like, no. I'm focusing on Lily. I'm making sure she doesn't get too sick. There's no way in hell I'm making her go back to a hospital like ever again if I can. But yeah, my personal best was like 300 quadrillion. I think it was like 2.7 E17. So that's 270 quadrillion, I think. That's my personal best now. I'm guessing you might have hit E to the 18, honestly. Did you hit E to the 18, Soul? Did it happen? Another C tier. Nice. This is really, really good. Yep, you hit 2.4 E to the 18. I figured it would be at least 1 point something. Holy cow. More C tiers. This is nuts. This is crazy. You also hit a new personal best E to the 17. Nice. Or 6E to the 17. That's really, really good. That's better than me, Sheed. With just an A plus copy? Yeah, I think my Aspen is what? Just an A. The problem is I don't have anything in the soul statue, so I don't have any of the the bonuses. That's something I've never done. So I'm missing out on so much attack that way. Man, another C tier right here. Holy cow. Should we check the score? Screw it. Let's do the 7 more. And then we'll see what we're doing. You're gonna go over my account after? Yeah, definitely. So question, Barry, how do we get on the list? I will tell you, Lethal. Don't worry. I have none of it set up yet. I need the time this weekend to get it done. If you guys remember, tier 3, tier 1, whatever, I will have something started to set up this weekend. I just haven't had any computer time to set any of it up yet. I've never seen so many purples in a gala event. I know, it's absolutely crazy how many we're getting. Honestly, I think we might be pretty close to the point total for some reason. Because those C tiers are like, we're averaging like 10 on those ones, which is really good. 3 more. And then let's see where we're at. Plus, you can remember we had all those B stones and everything, so we're good. We hit another B minus on this as well, so points are aplenty. Bad, not bad. And one more. Nope. That was a misclick. Okay, so that's the one. It says, I've never seen so many purples, and Soul was once streaming Awakenings for like 8 hours straight. Yeah, legit. All right, how many points do you think that got us up to? Guess in chat. Go. I want to see what you guys think. My guess is going to be 400. No, maybe. We did 50 Awakenings. I'm going to say about 450 points. I'm going to be optimistic here. 800 points. Hop along. Get out of here, man. Definitely wake for a Soul Awakening session, Mosa. Don't do this one really unless you're a spender. All right, let's see. What is our point total at? 408. Holy cow. Thirsty said 410. He was almost dead on. Thirsty, that is like so dang close of a guess. All right, well, we're not touching our regular starry gems, that's for sure. So let's get to scrapping. Yeah, right. You were 2 off. That was crazy. I thought we were going to be a little bit higher, but hey, you know, it is what it is. And so let's scrap everything. Let's scrap anything in the C tier and lower. How about that? You can only retire 6 at a time, right? Even if you filter. Hey, look at that. So yeah, see, one thing you can kind of guess at, every time you do this, whenever you retire your stuff, you're basically getting 50% back, if you want to think. Because we started with like 54, we're down to 27. That's not even counting all the B tiers and stuff we had. So just lesson for the future. If you have 5,000 starry gems, that means you're then going to have like 2,500, and then you're going to have 1,250. Then you're going to have, what's that, like 625. Every time you go through a retirement session is going to get you about 50% back. So if you're ever trying to plan for like a Soul Awakening session or something like that, keep that in mind. It'll help you out immensely when you're trying to figure out total. So if you're going crazy for a session and you have like 100,000 at start, just know that's like, in reality, about 200,000 of awakenings, because that 100,000 is going to turn into 50, which is then going to turn into 25. That's then another 12.5. That's another 6.25. That's another 3.1275, whatever. So it adds up very quickly. Very, very quickly. That is if you are retiring everything. If you're planning on selling anything on the auction house, then that's a whole different story. We're going to have to count and see how many Soul Awakenings we did in this one. I think this is going to be a high roll. It's definitely going to be a high roll because of the stones, but we'll have to try to math that in. Oh, now that we retired, our luck has gone down the pooper. But you know what that means? We see a lot of blue tiers. That means we're about to see orange. Because orange and blue colors go very well together. Not red. Red's like all right. Orange and blue, those two really match perfectly. Welcome to a Berry Awakening math class. Hey, I actually think I said that math pretty good, to be honest. That was pretty good. You guys try talking on stream and thinking at the same time. It doesn't work very well a lot of times. And then saying it properly too, beyond the thinking part. Whew. I don't think you guys have ever tried to do it before. I would love to see the people that heckle streamers for like misspeaking or like bad math or something. Like, you try getting on here, talking to everybody, trying to read chat. Oh, it's a C+. And then also try to be smart. It's not easy. Pa Easy says, just decided to join the stream and watch for it. Hopefully everything is going good in real life. It's going better. Lily is kind of sick again, so I'm really paying close attention to her. Always remember that family comes first no matter what. Yeah, exactly. And that's why I haven't been able to set up all the roles and everything for members and subscribers on Twitch. So yeah, it was perfect. Hecklers are lame. Yeah, hecklers are what we call haters. Gotta get your hater blockers on. Okay, Barry, with math on live. Ooh! I mean, it's still a B. But, like, I was praying to see some orange right there. I was praying to see orange. That was... I mean, still, this is definitely feels like a high roll. Let's see where we are point-wise again. 510. All right, 90 more points. 90 more points, so let's do like 10 and then see where we're at, because we're kind of high. Actually, let's do the 11 right here. We're kind of high rolling, so I don't think we're gonna need to do like the average 5.5 right now. Your luck's better than mine, that's for sure. I mean, it's solid. Praying to see some red, at least some red, even if it's a B+. Let me at least get excited, game. Don't take my joy from me. It's not even my account, but I still want to see it. So how much do we get enrolled in the deep dive on your account, and how much? Sorry, I fell asleep during that. So essentially, if you just do like a tier 1 sub, it's kind of like a quick overview of your account, a couple little advice things here and there. If you do a tier 3 sub, then it's more in depth. It's kind of like the overhaul video you guys might have seen earlier this week, where we actually jump on and we make changes if that's something you want me to do. Okay, another B-. I went really high pitched right there. If it's something you want me to do, or if we can do, because of course soul symbols are going to limit what we actually have the possibility of doing. So this is really good. We just this I feels like a super high roll. Even beyond this. Oh, it's a B-, isn't it? Still, I've never seen this much purple and green in my life. This is crazy. We're getting a lot of B's. I want to go check the score because I don't want to waste starry gems at the same time. Oh no, all right, 565, 565. So we're gonna have to do another retirement block and finish it out. I mean, this is impressive at this point. I bet you're happy you donated and you had me do your awakenings. Now, granted, guys, remember, you don't need to donate for me to do your awakenings. This just so happens. Oh, that's a ripoff. It just so happens that this was a tier 3 sub. He said we have some stuff. And then we're also going to be doing an account kind of tune-up overview, stuff like that for you. Did you actually... I mean... Yeah, 420 actually subbed. Oh, wait. Did I use regular starry gems while I was talking? Oh no, did I do one awakening? Oh, I'm so sorry. Did I stop in time? Oh no. What did you start with? What did you start with? Please tell me. Please tell me I avoided it. Hold on. I can check the recording. So what we solid. Come on. 5387. Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, that was close. It just caught my eye. Oh my goodness, it just caught my eye. So luckily, yeah, I just stopped in the nick of time. I was going to be so pissed if I used some starry gems to the point where I was actually going to gift you some. So we need only 12 more points to finish this out. And then we're going to check our total leaderboard here. So yeah. 12 points. We start off with probably about 5. That's 4 points. So we need 8 points still. Like that's 8. That's legit 8. Right? That's literally on the dot. 600 points. All right. So, point detail. Calculator time. I don't want to do this in my head. 4 plus 15 plus 17 plus 18 plus 6. Plus 5 plus 10 plus 4 plus 2 plus 4. Plus 3 plus 1. We did 89. So that was 20 better than the average. However, you have to remember we probably got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, it was probably about on par. So here's a question, 420. Do you want me to retire all this? Do you want your B copies to sell on the auction house to use? Or should I just scrap them all? Because honestly, if we scrap them all, you might end up with what you started with in contract starry gems. Hop along. Thanks for stopping by the stream, man. I appreciate it. What did I miss? Oh, my net trolled me. We almost used regular starry gems. We almost did. It was a heart attack moment, but luckily I stopped literally on the last contract starry gem awakening. So you can just leave them there for now to deal with. Okay, I want to just see what it's worth here. So that's 2,400 plus another 2,400. Yeah, so we basically have 4,800 contract starry gems here. We started with like 57-ish, something like that. 5,700 plus another 1,000. So yeah, you pretty much ended this event with the exact same number of contract starry gems theoretically as you started with. I'd say that's pretty successful event right there. You got some insane pulls right there, like absolutely insane. That was awesome. That was probably one of the best solo awakening sessions I've ever done. Absolutely amazing. Now, what we need to do, you want a bit of an account tune-up. Now, I don't think you needed like an account overhaul because your account is just at first glance, it looks perfect. I wouldn't say perfect. It looks like a very awesome strategy if you're going for the Doom Terminator Vulcan and Lord of Fear Aspen setup. So did you have any actual questions that you wanted input on or anything with the account? Are you just looking for some general pointers, taking a look at everything? Because again, this looks like a perfect example of a perfect account that is building towards an Aspen plus a Doom Terminator Vulcan, mainly focusing on the Void campaign. What's a good artifact for Betty? The best artifact you can slap on a Betty, that. Elusive Mirror, at least glittery, or higher. Next Transcendence, also campaign boss help. Yeah, campaign boss could be a little trouble. So we'll go over that. So not only did we just do, actually we only did like 90 Soul Awakenings for 420's account, but we managed to hit 600 points literally on the dot. If you guys didn't check out that video, make sure you guys do. But what we also have to do is a bit of an account overview because, well, this is another example of what feels like a very well thought out account. However, I do have a couple complaints, and the main focus on this account is going to be Void campaign and of course Void invasion bosses. Now looks like, yeah, kind of weak hits over here overall. 6 of 10, not bad. And then for the actual campaign, we're stuck on 6-1, which is a little bit of a tricky wave. Chances are chapter 6 does have a big spike in power level, so it does make sense if you made it through chapter 5 to instantly get stuck right here. Same thing happens with chapter 7. The second you get through all of 6, 711 becomes like a gigantic wall to surpass. So one thing that I will critique and immediately say I don't like is this right here. The fact that Phantom Defier Lena really doesn't have power on her. She doesn't have Tree of Origin. She doesn't have Destiny Transition. She doesn't have any of that, because what that means is your Aspen is weaker than he should be. We take a look at his home right here. I do like what you did with the Aspen. I do like what you did with the Ankh-Kiramaro, and I definitely like what you did with the Scarlet Queen Halora. I just really don't like what's going on here. You can kind of see the difference in power. You're essentially taking almost 4 million attack, maybe less, like 3 million attack away from your Lord of Fear Aspen. That's the big thing. I'm not even mad at the Doom Terminator Vulcan technically, because that is a good project to have. However, I feel like you might have tried to emulate my later game account a little too much, having the Doom Terminator Vulcan, the Betty, and the Lord of Fear Aspen. On an account that's this early, you're stretching yourself way too thin. While I really do enjoy this Betty, she does not belong having Destiny Transition, to be honest. The Destiny Transition from this Betty, in my opinion, should be on the Phantom Defier lane. I don't know if anybody agrees or disagrees in chat. You guys let him know in chat right now if you guys are on the live. But personally, I think that power over into this Phantom Defier Lena would literally increase his stats by another 3 million. That might not sound a lot, but that's literally what? 1/7 of it, right? 7. It's a decent chunk. It's a decent chunk. Do you want me to actually change it so we can see if it does make a difference? Because one thing that is good, and I'm not going to complain at, is I do like the Noble Core. However, Destiny transitioning her, I don't know, is super important. Now, the one thing is you probably don't have a core. So taking her up to Destiny transition might not be possible right now. Core of Origin, oh, no. Did you used to do this? Did you swap? Here's a question. Just to feel it. Did you used to have that set up like that and you didn't like it? Do it. Do it. All right. Do it. Do it. All right. So first things first. All right, Mr. Star Wars. Let's see what this battle looks like as a before then, if that's the situation we're in. Also going to use your core. Let's see what the battle is shaping up like. I might want to move the Aspen to a different target. The one thing she will help with, though, is survivability, for sure. I could keep her at Origin 1, yeah, but at the same time, yeah, this is going to be a little bit of an RNG fight anyway, just because we need the enemies to hit Betty first. But yeah, this will be a perfect example. That was not a great crowd control. I like the hit. Yeah, there's just so much dot damage stuff coming in, it feels like, too, at the end of the round. The poisons and the bleeds. It's really bad when they don't hit Betty right away. Oh my gosh, our whole team's gonna die before Betty even gets the CC off. I'm pretty sure the core is on. Did I not activate the core? I'm pretty sure I did. You gotta remember, you only have like one other hero with a core origin rank. Let's just make sure. It should have been turned on. Yeah, it's turned on. It's activated. It is a level 6, so I mean, it is a 65% chance. We're just getting a really bad low roll here. The problem being is that this Betty doesn't really need to be doing damage. She needs to be, the power, I feel like, needs to be on heroes that can support, like that Phantom Defier Lana. And on top of that, this Aspen's active will be more powerful in that case as well. We're still going to have the Betty. We're still going to keep it in there, but it might help out a bit. Okay, so that was a couple examples there to see. Let's just check your resources. Oh, you only have 20 soul symbols. I hate doing this. I really hate doing it when you're really, really low. But you are a spender, so it's not like you're not going to come across more of them in the future. Should we do it, chat? The problem is I think I need to regress her in order to do this and rebuild her. And I don't know if that's something I'd want to do just yet until you get more resources. 20 is really, really low. Because again, you have to get rid of this hero in order to get the tree of... Well, not really, because we still want her to have the max tree. If anything, actually, the doppelganger... You know what? That's actually something that might work better. Taking the power out of the doppelganger Natalia and putting it into the Elena instead. Those are the worst twines I've ever seen on a Betty. I know, right? And it's not even like it's bad. You obviously have full sublimations. You have a noble core. You have +3, so it's literally 65% chance. Insanity. Maybe you need to re-roll this copy to get like more control precision or something like that. I think for the time being, 420, I would wait. See how you're doing in other game modes and stuff. One thing to note is if you really want to progress in Void campaign, you're going to want to invest more power into the Lord of Fear Aspen. That does mean you're taking some of the power away from this Doom Terminator Vulcan. Clapped Kit, thank you for that tier 1 sub, man. I appreciate it. But Aspen is going to be the one that's going to more carry you through this right now. Now, when it comes to the boss that we're talking about, so one thing that you really need, especially if you want to continue to push this boss right here, you're going to want a more powerful Hyperspace Hunter Ilamok so that he can survive. Without power in that Ilamok, it's very questionable. However, this Betty is going to be good in other situations. If you go back over, no, not the hollow bosses. There we go. If you go like more to the chapter 2 one and you try to jump in the 2, the Betty will actually be a better option for you. It will get you better progression and such. Using her core in this one is something I actually like doing. So yeah, while it does at first glance looks like a pretty optimized account, at the same time it really isn't. There we go. That's the type of twines we want to see. However, both of our damage dealers still got crowd controlled, which is brutal. However, once again, without having that Hyperspace Hunter Ilamok, we're not generating shields from all these little hits that the enemies are doing, and then we get to the boss hit, and then we kind of get wrecked. I think Hyperspace Hunter Ilamok is one of the most important heroes to have when fighting these boss waves, because the little minions really don't do that much damage, but what they actually do is give you more survivability, because if you're blocking attacks, that's going to end so much better for you, because you're building up those shields so that when the boss does his big hit, you have shields to keep you alive. Should I sell the A copies and buy a bigger Aspen? No, I don't think so. I think what you have is fine as far as copies. I wouldn't worry about that too much. And yeah, like, there's no point really going for an S tier hero, honestly. This is a better attempt right here. This is definitely a better attempt. We got a Vulcan hit. Sadly, Aspen is CC'd. Gonna get an active in round 4, which might kill the boss. Okay, this is looking good. Oh, yeah, see, the Aspen's just not hitting for as hard as he really should be. And that is the downside of not having power in your Phantom Fire Lena. It's not a gigantic difference, but it's definitely a difference. Oh, yeah, at this point, he's just getting chain CC'd. So it's like really close. You definitely have the capability, because once you get that boss down, the rest is pretty easy sailing most of the time. Again, the hyperspace on our Ilamok would help so much, though. Oh, wow. We only CC'd one enemy right there. That is horrible. And as you can see, Doom Trimmer Vulcan does like absolutely nothing on the Void campaign bosses. So again, trying to focus your power into the Aspen would be the most beneficial thing here. We might actually get a kill, because you can see like Vulcan's hitting everybody. That's kind of irrelevant. You just need to hit the boss. The boss is the thing you need to die as soon as possible. Hopefully we get a round 5 active though. Nope, he's silenced and he's horrified. Awesome. Which probably means we just die next round. Still horrified. So much crowd control. Wait a minute. No! There's so much CC, and again, the Hyperspace Hunter Ilamok would help a ton. This is why most people build like a Hyperspace Hunter Ilamok around 4th or 5th on their account. Technically, you do have him, he just doesn't have any power invested. So that's something I would kind of consider in the long run. Question said was, should I rebuild Elena with Destiny and put the rest of the power in Hyperspace Hunter Ilamok? I would most likely say yes. I would not prioritize the Doom Terminator Vulcan just yet, until you have like your Aspen really fixed up. Because again, the Aspen's not only going to help you in the Void campaign, it's going to help you in probably one of the more important ones, and that's the Void campaign invasion bosses. So overall, yeah, if you could move this power into these two, and then once you're done building the Elena and the Hyperspace Hunter Ilamok, then you could consider doing the Vulcan. I think the biggest issue I see a lot of people doing is trying to build the Vulcan and the Betty both to be damage dealers at the same time. They both essentially fill the damage dealer role. However, Betty also provides a little less damage but crowd control. So there's a really big trade-off. You have way too many carries here. You got 3 damage dealing carry heroes. 2 is kind of the max on an account like this, and in reality the second damage dealer is still kind of premature. Usually your second damage dealer you want to build as like your 5th or your 6th main hero, and at this point we just have 3 big damage dealers with the power but none of the supports to go with it. So try to think about that. Plan ahead, since you only have 20 of those soul those crystals right now. What are they called again? Soul symbols, right? Once you get more of these, then let's talk about it and plan ahead. But for the time being, hold steady. Let's get some resources, and then we'll kind of power things back up. Lord Giga says, my account is an example of a non-DTV account. Yeah, it's actually pretty solid. So drop power from Natalie and Betty and prioritize Elena and Hyperspace on our Ilamok. So Betty, I would probably just take the Destiny transition off of her. I wouldn't like, honestly, having her full tree, level 120 core, that's not bad. That's fine. I think the Destiny transition is a little overkill on her that she doesn't need, because even if she dies early on, as long as she gets like that round 1, round 2 actives off and CCs, that's all you need. You just need a couple rounds. The Destiny transition should be put, in my opinion, on the Phantom Fire Elena, and then all the Natalia power should be put on the Hyperspace Hunter Ilamon. That's what I think. And I think that would put you in a really good spot. But yeah, it's just too many damage dealers. Too many damage dealers. HHA is like the best in the game, mandatory, I would say. Yeah, I would bring him up to Origin 5 and then maybe even just Destiny transition. So here's the thing. I would probably Destiny transition at the least the support heroes just to unlock it, mainly because you're getting level 3. Or you're getting 2 extra divine power gems, so you're getting 3, which if you're going up against things that don't have any type of divine power, you have 20% less damage you're taking from enemies. So when does Freya come in? Freya's more or less like more like a boss type battle thing. You don't necessarily need her. What's up, Stun of a Gun? Son of a Gun Gaming with the membership. Thank you so much, man. I really got to fix the formatting on those things. It's driving me nuts. But yeah, you could build her if you want. It's not like a necessity unless you care about doing Star Expedition. If you do care about Star Expedition, then you want to get her last branch sublimed out. You don't need a Core of Origin on her or anything like that, though. Can you play iOS on PC? No. Sadly, you cannot. You cannot. I wish it was a thing, but there's no such thing as an iOS emulator. What we could do now, though, is we could segue over to Lord Giga's account and do a bit of a comparison. It's all good, man. It's all good. Did you still have something you want us to do on your account? You've been one of our longtime members, so you know. Sounds good to me. Your stuff's on my phone, right? I think I got it, but thanks. And again, 420, don't feel bad about ever asking me questions, or we can always revisit your account because you've donated, you've got memberships everywhere. We can do more than just one account tune up. It's just we'll give it a little time to make sure other people can get some stuff done too, you know. All right, let me. Yeah, I got your info on here. I'll tell you what, guys. I'm always afraid logging on people's accounts when I'm reading password and stuff because I have the urge to want to say what I'm typing. So much. So many times. So many times. See what you did. Oh, you didn't do anything. Are you gonna do this event this week? Is that the plan, Lord Giga? Or are we free to play now? Yeah, you don't really have the coins for it. Man, you should definitely have the profit orbs. Don't have the 200 bucks either. Yeah, sounds about right. Sounds about right. Oh yeah, I forgot we got the mysterious invitation. Am I the only one that never participates in this? I never do a single battle in Starland Arena. I haven't done a single battle in Starland Arena. I've also haven't done a single battle in Free Team Arena in about a year. I hate it. Oh, do I hate it so much. Royal, we might be able to get to one for you tonight too. We have one other tier 3 we need to get to tonight, hopefully. Then again, we got like another hour pretty much, so. I'm doing the max points in there, no more than that. I'll be VIP 7 in probably 2 years. I mean, VIP 7's like $1,000, so that's a lot. But if you do little spending over time, it does add up. You know how many stellar shards it costs to Destiny transition or Destiny 1? I do not. I have a spreadsheet somewhere, but I haven't looked at it in a while. It's only worth it to get the point cap for the avatar frame. Wait, what? What are we talking about? What avatar frame? What? There's an avatar frame? Sheed, what are you talking about avatar frame? Are we talking about something else? There says, it's okay, Barry. I tell myself every time I get that invitation that I'm gonna try real hard, then I forget after the first day. Yeah. Oh, the avatar for Starland Arena. Yeah. No. Yeah, I don't care. I think I got it once, but that's it. Yeah. Yeah, Starland Arena Ziggers. I gotcha. I'm just a little slow. I'm slow. Cheat is what we call a try-hard in games. This man tries to parse like the 99th percentile on every raid. I'm sure he does the same thing in Idle Heroes. He has like every possible avatar to give him every bonus and all this other stuff. She's just a try-hard. Also, if there's anybody else that wants to do Soul Awakenings tonight, please let me know. I want to do more Soul Awakenings tonight. Less account tune-up stuff, more Soul Awakenings, because that's the event. I'm always forgetting and I'm lazy with it. Yeah. So, Lord Giga, what type of questions do you have? Or do you just kind of want to flex your account? Because if I remember correctly, your account is a very pretty account. It's from late 2018. Okay, all right. I did 53 Awakenings, not a single green. Ooh, that sucks. Yeah. Mostly Hollow and third Void Boss. Okay. Third Void Boss is a tricky one. Definitely is. What's up, Sherlock? What's going on, man? Who's that?
Appreciate it. My 2 years old is sick at the moment. Best of luck. Love the content. Keep it up.
Yeah, hopefully she gets better, man. Take care of her. Don't let her go down. One thing I learned recently with this most recent bad illness that Lily had, if you guys have kids out there, don't let them have too much dairy, because she got sick and she was already having like loose movements and stuff like that. Come to find out, dairy is like one of the first things they can't digest when they get sick, and this kid loves milk. She will drink literally 8 cups of milk in a day on a weekend if I give her the chance. The problem is she drank that like 2 days straight, and it just made her worse. So keep them hydrated. Make sure they're getting, I mean, heck, Gatorade, whatever they'll drink for fluids. Just do it. Make sure you take care of her. 420. Make sure you take care of her. Hey, what's up, Brownie? Yeah, she didn't even have like snot and mucus really and stuff like that. It was just like, it just didn't digest well, which made her upset stomach, which means she didn't eat much, and then that just kind of made her go downhill faster. So yeah, my daughter loves water. You're lucky. What's up, Brownie? How's it going? All right. I almost got the third boss on number 2. LOL. Oh,
You forgot Aspen Dungeon, lol. But thanks, I look into the milk.
yeah, just try not to, if she's sick and stuff and you think she got a virus, try to cut out dairy. Now, my kid lives on dairy. She loves cheese, she loves yogurt, she loves milk. If she could just eat those 3 things all day, she would. So that was really hard cutting off all that. But those things, I guess, are like the first thing that they can't digest when they get sick, so. I stopped playing. I'll be so far behind. Yeah. Okay. Let's get going. Milk OP normally, yes. Milk overpowering your bowel system when you're sick as a kid. That's also true. Have a good one, Doom Kid, man. I'll catch you next time. Come by the stream on Sunday. This stream really bad, not gonna lie. What about going to the gym for once? You need it. A little aggressive right there. Seems like someone's projecting a little bit. Jeez. Anyway, how do you know I don't go to the gym? I actually just started doing gym stuff again. So, there. I do now. I'm down 20 pounds. What about you? Anyway, let's get on over to Lord Giga's account. Now, normally when I bring up the name Lord Giga, we're typically talking about, you know, meme teams, a penny account, something along those lines. However, he actually does have a normal account. It's just we never go on it. And this is the account right here. This is what I call a very pretty account. I really, 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 really love this. Yes, the OP penny, absolutely, definitely. This is what I call the cookie cutter perfect build. Honestly, I've looked at it before, and when he said he wanted me to go on it, I feel like at this point he's just flexing on us with his account, because to be honest, there's not much to change. He has one giant killer hero. It's an A-, and it is a Lord of Fear Aspen, and it's a very good Lord of Fear Aspen, a very high A roll as well. Not much I can say about this. The hero is good. The one thing that's really nice nowadays, the Destiny transition is out. I don't have to go look at cores. I know all of these heroes have full sublimations, have cores of origin up to noble, very solid. And you'll notice, even in this list here, you got 2 heroes right next to Lord of Fear Aspen with the 2nd and 3rd most power on them. Maybe even more. No, they're both core 100. And that is the tenets of Lord of Fear Aspen, Phantom Defier Elena, and Scarlet Queen Halora. Now, why is that? This is a 38 million attack hero compared to the 22 we saw earlier. But what you'll notice is we're getting about 8 million attack from this Scarlet Queen Halora, and we're getting a 8.6 million attack from a Phantom Defier Elena. This is where you get so much of your power. This hero literally has as much power from the tenants as the last Lord of Fear Aspen had in total. These two, very, very strong. I love seeing this. Someone says, whoa, I've never seen purple levels. So that's another power system that was like introduced and then not really gone into much. X stones. So this is a way to upgrade the overall level of your hero, basically past what, 380 I think is the cap. No, 390, 400, 450. I can't remember what the max is. It 450? I honestly can't remember what the max hero level is now, but it's a way to take him even further. Essentially, you can get a button right here when you get them maxed out that lets you take them 400. Yeah, 400 is tree 5, and then you get an additional 100 levels right here. And you'll notice all the important tenant hero copies have that too. Why? Because these are additional stats. You'll see it on the Kirimaru, you'll see it on the Aspen, and these are giving about a half to a third of the power of the Transcendence heroes that have Destiny Transition. Now again, this looks perfect. Having Destiny Transition on Mystic Fairy Freya is very important if you're someone who cares about Star Expedition, because you really need the defensive power of having those Divine Aurora Gems, or the Divine Power from the Aurora Gems. Everything here looks pretty solid. I am wondering about your secondary and tertiary setups. You got Origin 3 here and here, and Origin 3 there. It's kind of spread around. This feels a little weird, but I guess it does give her power, and there's really nobody else to use her for, right? On an account like this, yeah, Freya. I actually didn't even realize she was one for Freya. That's cool, because you do want a powerful hero for this too. Granted, you don't need a Destiny Transitioner. This is what I call a perfect, I feel like, 6-hero Destiny Transition team setup. The one thing that a lot of people used to do was, instead of Betty, they would build a Doom-Turner Vulcan, and then of course you build an Italia to be a tenant, so on and so forth. But I really, really like this setup. So, where are we in campaign? Probably 7-1-1. Is this 7-1-1? Yeah, 7-1-1. This is just where everybody gets stuck, to be honest. It's not like there's no shame in this. There's nothing. It's just this is just one of the most difficult waves you will ever experience. So I did manage to finally beat it with using crowd control still, but the amount of damage that this team does is insane. The only way you even have a chance on beating it is the first Holmes Young hitting the Betty, and the Betty CCing everybody. If that doesn't happen, it's an automatic reset. And this is why I hate that there's no cancel battle button, because this is the most important hit in the entire battle. you're probably just gonna have to wait for the nerf. Because even in this situation, that was the most optimal thing. Your Aspen is gonna be nowhere near strong enough. Simple as that. My Aspen plus my Lord of Sparkles barely got it done. But as you guys can see, there's really nothing I can tell you advice-wise to get past this. You're just gonna have to wait for it to get nerfed, hopefully, when Chapter 8 comes out. Now, the one thing this team probably is gonna do well with, though, is going to be the Void Invasion bosses. I imagine you have the first one dead. Yep, second one dead. We're stuck on the third boss. So, there is a very specific setup you want to use for this combat, and you actually have a lot of the heroes you want in this situation. Oh, there it is. I'm like, why are my eyes just not seeing the snake right here? We're gonna jump in and show it to you. Yeah, it's not worth trying with your mental health. It's just crazy difficult. So this is actually one using the Betty is usually a negative on. I believe we completely dropped our Betty in our attempt because it was taking away shields, just like in the first boss too. But again, you have a lot of power on this Aspen, which is good. Just not quite enough damage. Again, if we could get the Freya to go first and, you know, go before the Aspen, that'd be great. If we get the Scarlet Queen Halora before that too, that would be great. Honestly, the biggest issue you're running into compared to what I did on my account, you're going into a negative sometimes for the divine power here. So you have like 8, 8, 7, 6, 6, 5. You're taking extra damage from the boss, and it's making it very, very difficult to get it done. Check out his imprints, damage reduction, armor break, precision. I mean, that's probably what I'd be running to. Near 100%, you get your crit damage cap. You're a little low on precision, but that's not too bad. There's not really much to talk about because this is pretty solid. You probably go without damage reduction and maybe go holy damage. But beyond that, I think the biggest issue is you just don't have an overpowering advantage on your heroes with your divine power yet. I think you need to get a little bit stronger overall, which is going to take some time, especially when you're up to these power levels, because there's really only two things that are going to help power you up. There's going to be this and this, and that is about it. Yeah. Yours, honestly, I don't even have any critiques for this account, Lord Giga. This is exactly what I would build if I was in your situation. Like, some people might be like, well, I want like a Doom Terminator Vulcan or a Star Swordsman Machman. Well, guess what? It's not going to help with this game mode for the Void campaign. Not where we're at right now. It's really just a personal thing. If you got extra money for this event, you could go for a lot more power, but again, that's $200, and beyond that, you don't really have the wishing coin, so it's kind of like a just wait and see. This is going to be the tricky thing. The other thing that can help with this boss is more tankiness. Right now, we're going all in on these flags for the Aspen. You're going to have to get your support heroes to be a bit tankier. They're going to have to live. I see a lot of crowns, which is good. What I would probably recommend you start doing, you actually have a lot of elusive mirrors too. I would probably start collecting some auspicious lucky cats. Get some splendid auspicious lucky cats, and that actually might help you with survivability too. But yeah, that's just going to be a long run. I don't know if you already have the chests. Got a couple. Those don't have it. Try to aim for some in some bigger events if you do participate in them. I would probably even consider going for cats occasionally over sublimation or Cores of Origin. Like you said, you already got everything you need. So play it slow. Start doing better. Yeah. What kind of setup goes on HHA? Tanky. I personally usually like running Crown on him, but block, damage reduction, armor. I usually go HP stone if he's not a tenant for someone, which typically he's not. So yeah, I don't think you're doing anything wrong, honestly, Lord Giga. It looks really good. Yeah, this is definitely one of the best events for pay to win, honestly, but yeah. You gotta attack stone for him. Yeah. I mean, I usually just like building them tanky. Bigger shield, yeah, that can help out. The crit attacks is very niche. I personally like running a crown on him most of the time, just because in these game modes, getting through the first couple rounds is the most important part. But yeah. How do I increase the exchange permit for starry gems? You have to make purchases in the game. What was that? More purchases, more auction house purchases. Man, I just shrunk this window. There we go. Spending money and being active increases exchange. Yep. Mainly the money part. And yeah, there's two different setups you run for this hero. One of them is melodic strings. The other one is depending on the game mode you're in. If you're able to still kill the boss early with Antlers Cane, that's usually better because it helps you pick off the rest of the minions when we're talking about Void Invasion boss. It depends on the boss though. Some of them you need to run this. Honestly, on that boss right there, the chapter 3 one, you probably want to run an Antlers Cane and try to get the kill early. But let me take a look at something. So, what was my setup here? I literally, I feel like every stream somebody has a question for this video. Like legit, we have someone trying to push Void Campaign 3 every time.
Of course, we were so close yesterday on getting this boss down, and the only thing
So you'll notice we basically we went more support here, but you can see the power level we had for clearing the 3-10. We had a lot more divine power, but we did not use Betty.
we need to have, got a lot of attack debuffs too. Okay, all right, we're good. And well, I mean, not the worst targets got hit.
So see, we want the Freya at the bare minimum to go before Aspen. In reality, if you can get it speed-wise, you want a Freya, Natalia, and a Scarlet Queen Halora to go first. We could only get the Freya because without Queen being a homeowner, it was really difficult.
So this is okay.
And actually, you can see here, we were running an energy feed setup too. So we had 2 mirrors and 3 demon bells. We weren't even go for a tanky method.
This is okay. This is decent. Our Freya is very strong, so I don't see her going down anytime soon. And the most important part of it is it should keep the energy feed.
And you see Aspen has that Antlers Cane because this goes 15 rounds, I think.
Mainly to deal with the dot damage that we're going to be receiving. So as of right now, this is a okay second round. The damage was a little lacking, and that's mainly because of the debuffs that our Aspen is getting hit with. We actually don't want Aspen to get hit at all by these small minions because they are going to add those attack debuffs.
There we go. There's the damage starting to chunk.
Round 5, we get the kill with our Aspen.
The important thing is getting an active like every single round.
We actually lost the... Oh, man. We lost Phantom to Fire Elena, so I think we're going to be in a similar spot. However... Oh, this is so bad. This is actually worse. This is a worst case scenario. Granted, Freya is one of the most...
So this is like, you just got to get the boss down. It's like almost every single boss, you need to get them down by like round 6. But definitely no Therapist of Blood Betty. Yeah, you just need a bit more power on your account overall. Granted, that was for 3-10, which is much more difficult than 3-6, but something similar could work. But you just need to have the survivability on your heroes. You can try running the Betty over the Natalia, but the Natalia gives a lot of bonus effects to our Aspen, so yeah. Soul said, sup again, got busy there for a bit, sorry. Oh, I got my LFA attack higher for Star Expedition. Any guesses to how high? Like, attack? I'm gonna say 90 million. 90 million. I say not. Yeah. 85 million, 90 million. How big is he? How big? Brownie said he did 2 cats and 4 demon bells for Star Swords Machman DGN and Star Swords Machman with Cat's energy. Feed worked good. 115 million soul. Can is that your iOS account? Can I look? I swear I won't look at formations. I just want to see the Aspen. Oh my god. But yeah, I would say, oh sorry, I didn't mean to hit that. Next Destiny transition, I would definitely say Doppelganger Natalia. Yeah. But again, only do it when you really need to do it, so. Yeah. Not too bad, not too bad. Let me see. Can I wreck my formations real quick? Yeah, that's fine. I know we're literally in the midst of a star expedition, so it's a little controversial to jump on one of the biggest whales accounts just in case something accidentally gets shown. I don't want that to happen. No siree, Bob. Working on her core as I draw, or as a dropping campaign. I almost have 100 shards. That's pretty cool. Now I'll switch stuff up. Yeah. How does one get a review? Just become a member here on YouTube or Twitch. It is going to take a while for us to get through a lot of them. But again, the most people that do become members and subscribers happen at the very beginning of when we start streaming again. So it does seem like we have a lot of new members here. So we're backed up a bit. It'll stretch out eventually unless people go crazy gifting memberships, which they did a couple nights ago. But like tonight's been a nice chill one. We've just had like what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we've only had 4 new members today, which is not too bad. We got a couple donations there from Reed, from 420. We also got, yeah, actually they're all from 420. Yeah, and then people do this. So if you really want to get a membership, I'd almost highly recommend you follow our Twitch channel instead of our YouTube, just because most of the people that like gifting memberships do it on Twitch. Granted, you can gift membership, or you gift subscribers on Twitch. You can actually gift memberships on YouTube as well. Yeah. Okay, how do we link Discord? Go to Discord Beast. In the settings on Discord, go to connections. And then connect it. Why does that not have any noise? Thirsty gifted a membership to Brownie. Brownie got a membership again. What are the chances? There it is right there. What are the chances Brownie gets it? So how much behind are you on the account reviews? Oh my god, there's so many. Don't worry, we're gonna keep streaming longer and longer, try to get more of these in. Sorry, go to Discord, settings, connections, and then add your YouTube, your Discord, whatever through there. And then it takes a little while, and you'll actually automatically get added roles on our Discord server. Guild strong. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. And yeah, if you guys got one of those memberships but from 420, make sure you say thank you very much. Should I get Hyperspace Hunter Islamok a core, or don't worry about it? I don't think it. I mean, that should probably be one of the next focuses, because of course you're eventually gonna want Hyperspace Hunter Islamok to be Destiny transitioned. Almost all your support heroes are gonna need it to even have a chance of surviving in most of the late game modes. So keep that in mind. You want to slowly work towards this core. Don't like push forward or act, but you don't get him up to level 100, all those other things. So yeah. Do I need a sub to be answered? Let me see. What was your let me pull up your every time the sub notice comes, I keep shushing my dog because of the wooing. Oh, that was from way back. That was actually Berg. That was from 2020. All right. Anyway, from this month, what artifact do you need on Lord of Fear Aspen? Normally, you want either melodic strings or an antlers cane, depending on the game mode. Occasionally, you can run a Rui Scepter. Scarlet Queen, Halora, and Elena, I usually either have like a crown on them or a Splendid Demon Bell, depending on what strategy I'm going for. So yeah, those are kind of the couple different options for that right there. HJ was my first noble core. It's a strong one. It definitely is. It definitely is. Barry, I made my first $3 on YouTube. I'm a real YouTuber now. Congratulations, Brownie. If you want a link, you can link to your channel too, so people can check it out. So Brownie, if you guys don't know, Brownie's channel is it's dedicated to Star Swordsman Mockman. Here, I'll actually link it right now. If you haven't subscribed to him, go give him a sub. Give that man a sub. He's got a really cool team. When do you know when you're gonna be able to get Nirvana, Star Swordsman Mockman? Peyton says, Barry, any tips on who my next Transcendence hero should be? It would be my 12th, thinking of a second Natalia for Vulcan Tenant. I mean, when you get to like 12th, it doesn't really matter. It'd be just kind of build whatever you want at that point. Like, that's way down. Temple 9 should be good sort of soon. Not bad, not bad. Soul says, give me 5 minutes. I'll see what I can do. If not, we can do it after. Yeah, there's no rush, Soul. I just figured we're both online for once, so. If you want to do some summons up to 150 points or an A pull, you can jump on my. I was actually thinking about doing mine, to be honest, but then again, I don't have many gems right now. I feel broke right now. I haven't purchased anything yet. And it's mainly because I did a 1,000 star gem giveaway thing. So yeah.
So crownin'.
So crown, yeah, crown is like the default that I feel like most people just put on, like crown. And then of course, you know, Demon Bell or something if you're going for an energy feed strategy, which occasionally you still need to do even in the latest game modes. But yeah, Thirsty showed how you can actually gift memberships on YouTube too. So keep that in mind. If you guys ever want to donate, consider doing memberships for other people as well. And that's pretty cool. Man, waiting for cats. Get ahead of bed at 2:30 a.m. See you in the next stream. Have a good one, Lord Giga. I appreciate coming by, man. Clap as well. Yeah, you guys must be in like the UK or somewhere right around there, I feel like. 4 hours ahead. You guys don't do like the daylight savings that we do. So yeah, because I think UK is either 4 hours ahead or 5 hours ahead, depending on if we're in daylight savings or something. Oh, Netherlands. Cool. Lord Cakes just says EU. That's like saying, where are you from? I'm from America. What part of Florida? I'm in like the greater Tampa Bay area. Over on the East Coast. I used to actually live in Tampa, but we moved kind of recently, a year ago. Well, I said Sweden after that. Because it's funny, like usually when someone says EU, I don't think of the Nordic countries. Like I always just picture the mainland structure. And again, a lot of times when someone says EU, my mind instantly goes to like Eastern Europe. I know it's just my brain immediately goes to Eastern Europe every time someone says that. I don't know why. For some reason, whenever someone says EU, I immediately just count Norway, Sweden, and Finland. I don't know why. It's just like Viking land. And Denmark. Denmark can be counted since they kind of jut up and kind of almost, yeah, that's Viking land. That's not EU. That doesn't count. Nah. They need to get rid of the daylight saving stuff. I hate it. Same here. I really do hate it myself as well. Do people in America even know our country? I mean, most probably not, to be fair. Our education system is garbage, and what's worse is the people don't care to know. Well, you Americans think we have polar bears on the street. I mean, northern parts of the country might. Y'all pretty far out north there. I feel like, I mean, hold on. Does Sweden have polar bears? Dang, there's not a single polar bear in all of Sweden. come on, Google. Throw me a bone here. There's no polar bears in Finland either. Okay, hold on. What about Norway? Yes. Okay, so Norway. It counts. There's no difference between Norway, Sweden. It's just fine. It counts. Captain Bobo, what's up with the prime? It's fine. They're in one of the three, and they all touch. So obviously, there's got to be a chance that there's a polar. There's got to be a chance there's a single polar bear there. They're basically the same. I mean, I know government wise and quality of life wise, they are very different. But it's like they're touching. They're touching. It counts. There's no way that there's like this line that like, yeah, they don't ever cross into the next. I don't know. They have polar bears that drink Coca-Cola. Yeah. Only half our country does it anyways. Silly. Crying right now. Yeah. We have them in the Netherlands Zoo. I mean, I guess that counts, right? Any more Soul Awakenings? That's what I'm trying to find. I'm trying to see if anybody else has Soul Awakenings tonight. If you have Soul Awakenings, raise your hand if you want me to do them. Please just be on Android tonight. I really don't want to break out the iOS. The Great 8. Or sorry, the Great 8. I love that name, the Great 8. It's awesome. How's it going? Who's doing 300 or 600 points? I don't want to do it on mine tonight because I'd have to like I don't like going into it without organizing my heroes first. No, Norway only has polar bears on the drift offshore. That's fair. 4Cube, send me a DM on Discord. We'll get yours done tonight. I got some, but copies aren't ready or anything. Yeah, it's annoying. Yeah, would have gone for 300 if there was a session. Legit. When we have session come up, I'm going to be so busy. Maybe. Oh. What if we try to do a subathon and start it the week of the next Soul Awakening session? And legitimately, like 90% of our content can be Soul Awakenings. Oh, would that actually be a good idea? Because like it takes so much time to jump on everybody's accounts, and there would be never a lack of Idle Heroes content. Granted, there would be special things we do every day. Maybe we even, so nobody's ever seen my family really, right? Nobody's seen Lily. Nobody's seen Riley. You guys have seen like Megan from years ago. Maybe one of the later days, maybe we do like a max of like a 2-week subathon or something like that. And like the goal of like the last day is family reveal. Lily reveal. Yeah, just you and the wife, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Bro, I think for the subathon would be your backup account reviews. No, that would be free account reviews for tons of people. I'd probably be so burnt out though at the same time. I think I'd have to play other games to be fair. But yeah, 4Cube, let me know what your name is on Discord and hit me up with a DM if you would. But yeah, I'd have to plan that with the wife too. Well, yeah, you have to sleep too, but you just leave the subathon running while you go to bed. Same name without the underscore. Oh, I see. Okay, I gotcha. I have so many message requests that are backed up. Did you know Discord has a friend limit? I've hit the friend limit on Discord. It's like 10,000 or something like that. Crazy. I've actually hit the friend limit on Discord. It's stupid. Yep. There's a maximum numbers of people you can have on your friends list in Discord. Never would have thought that's a thing, but it definitely seems like it. All right, so what server first? Let's check. Let me check your servers. We'll just start with the main server, I guess. For 4Q'd. You have to sleep too. 10k is a lot though. What do you mean 10k is a lot? So good. We friends for a year and a half. Yeah. Yeah. As long as you're already friends, you're good. I can't add like any more friends. So you have to know, you have to be part of one of my servers that I'm on in order to send me messages now. The rare super zoomed in bed frame cam pause champ. Nah. It's just gonna be a blank cam with reruns going up in the top. Oh, friends on Discord, you said 10k. Yeah. It's a lot. It's what majority people would never hit. Let's see. Would have gone for 300 if the session was here, but nah, yeah, you can do up to 300. I got the chest as well. Yeah, because I mean, you can do the Soul Awakenings up to 300, which is still solid. Going for a core or something like that. Really, really good. Oh, hey, what's up, Matthew Juan? I didn't even see you there, man. I didn't see you. So, 4 cubed. What are we going for? What are we doing here? What do we got? Let's take a quick little peek. We got 4,300. That's pretty good. Yeah, I would go in on this event mainly because you don't have Destiny transition stuff yet. You need sublimations, you need cores, you need everything on this account. Wait. Oh, Nike. We got ourselves a main Star Swordsman Mockman account. I like it. It's the rare Mockman account. What's the minimum starry gems for 300 points? Okay, we can kind of math it out. So if you're retiring everything, let's break out the calculator here. So if you want 300 points, you're going to average 5.5 per awakening if you don't have any crystals. So that's about 55. So 55 times 100 is going to be 5,500 starry gems. So essentially, you need to be able to have a total of 5,500, but you don't need to start with that many. One thing to remember is, let's just say you start with 2,500. If you start with 2,500, you're going to be able to retire that most likely into 1,250. So you can add 1,250 to the total. That 1,250 is going to retire most likely into 625, which is then in turn going to be about 300 and another 150. So you can see right there, it gets pretty close to what you need. Usually, I would say 2,500 to 3,000 is like the minimum you want to start with, unless you have number 1, Soul Awakening crystals saved up, or number 2, heroes to retire already in your bag. 4,300 is overkill. We'll probably end with a very similar amount. So yeah, I got 300 in 2,500. I pulled a few B+. Yeah, that's what really, really helps. Recently got this account and changed it around a bit. It's really cool. I like it. Got and Patricia on the other server. Oh, that's really cool. Salty said he started with 1,400 and got 300. That is a high roll. What's good, Cooked? What's going on, man? How is it going today? Yeah, the Gala seems bumped a lot. That's good if the rates went up, to be fair. Okay, so the one thing we have to prepare for, though, is who we're awakening for on this account. And that can sometimes be the difficult part because there are not any hero copy chests. So what is the plan? This might be one where we are awakening some very weird heroes. And beyond that, oof. You got a bunch level 5? What? Oh, I see. So you already leveled them up for me. Cool. That works. So this is going to be one that's not like an optimal awakening, but it's still worth it for the rewards. You low rolled so high, 60. Yikes. You should have seen what we did earlier, Cooked. We literally got like so many C and B tiers for 420. All right, so we are on 4 cubed account. We're eventually going to get a review for his account, which is kind of cool because, again, it's very rare to see a Star Swordsman Mockman account, but here it is. The first telltale tale. I was like, why does this account have a Bloodtide Queen Arania? Well, she's a tenant for Mockman. It's kind of the only reason why you ever build this hero, really. She's an okay support hero. There are plenty better, but she gives the most stats to him, and that's what you have to do. So we are going to be doing 300 points in this Soul Awakening session because this account definitely needs sublimations. It needs Cores of Origin. It needs everything. It doesn't have much saved up, so it's definitely worth going for. We do have a lot of Contract Starry Gems, which means he should have enough for when the next Soul Awakening session comes around. We should be in the clear. I think we have another Force War coming up, which should get you guys even more. So yeah. Now, as far as hero copies go, this is going to be one of the few times we don't just go all in on Aspens because this is an earlier game account that doesn't have a ridiculous number of chests. So we're going to be going for some non-traditional ones that you don't get to see. Yeah, artists, we could do something like that sometimes. We could show off some heroes. So we're going to go to 5-star heroes, and we're literally going to start at the top and work our way down. So let's see how this turns out. We don't have any stones. We don't have any free ones. What we want to get is to 300 points. Can we hit an A- or better? Oh, this is... Wait, why did it reset? That's going to be annoying. Yeah. Are we doing any B+ stone summons from other people's accounts? We did one on the last account. Sadly, it hit all green. It didn't even get a single red streak in the sky, which was kind of sad. So let's keep going here. See what we can find. We're going to try not to retire much on the stream here. We're going to try to let him decide what he wants, because in reality, we need about 55-ish awakenings. We should have enough, but compared to what we did earlier, this is really bad. This is really, really bad. This is not a good start. All these E's and D's. But hey, maybe we're just starting slow, and we're going to get the best Asmodel copy you have ever seen in your life. SSS, orange across the board. It matches his armor. Maybe. Yeah, where's all the purples and greens we were hitting earlier? Exactly. I think we just burnt all our luck, which means you probably don't want me doing your Soul Awakenings. This looks like my average Soul Awakening session. Yeah, it doesn't look like what we had earlier on, which was probably one of the best ones we've ever had. But, I mean, maybe, like I said, they're just warming us up. They're like, you know what? We'll give a bunch of yellows in a roll, and then when an orange pops up, you won't recognize it. You won't notice that it's different. I think, actually, it's one thing I don't pay attention to much because I've only seen it a couple times, but I think when you click this, that little animation changes if you get, like, an A- or hero, right? Doesn't it come out like multicolored, whereas when you do this and it's just all blue, it's just going to be like a lower tier? I think that's true, right? Doesn't it have like a different splash animation? Not animation, but color. I feel like it's like rainbow colored, if I remember correctly. If we see rainbows ever, that's... B-. Okay, it's B. I mean, the one nice thing about a B- copy, it retires for a good amount and it counts for a lot of points. So we'll take it. It's more like a green explosion. Okay, I thought it was like kind of rainbowish, but ooh, here we go. We got one Aspen copy. Nah. But I feel like that splash is like so quick anyway. It's hard to see if anything was actually good on it anyway. Like, it's such a quick animation. I wish we had this for the star spawn. Wouldn't that be cool? If they made one for the star spawn rerolls, because essentially it's the same thing. It's orange and greenish. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because I remember the orange part. I didn't remember the green. Anything higher than A- get us a greenish color with red. So green, orange, red coloring. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, it's like a rainbowish type color. Check the points. All right, we'll check the points. We shouldn't be very good, honestly. We should, yeah, 111. I was like, we shouldn't be very far into this at all. Because this has been quite disappointing so far. We did get the one B-, which was nice. Maybe we can stop the argument of what the color splash is and we can just see it. How about that? Would that be cool? That would be pretty cool. Granted, we would be hitting it on a copy that's not exactly optimal to get it on value-wise, but it would still be really cool to have it happen. What are the chances that like my first ever S tier hero is like a Vesa? Like it's just legit a Vesa. Painful, painful. How many sublimation chests do you need per hero? 8, I believe. It's 2 of the watermelon 90,000 chests per branch. Mustard said I joined Twitch for MK's subathon, so I don't know. Is following free? Yeah, following's completely free. It's just a click of a button. That's like subscribing on YouTube. Becoming a subscriber on Twitch is like becoming a member on YouTube. Oh Lord, these are bad, my man. This is bad. I really wish there was a pity. Same here, Brownie. A pity. Oh wait, we almost watch Arania. Arania is gonna be the one, right? Right? No, okay. No. All right, let's keep going. We got 1,400 more. Chances are we're gonna have to do all of these and then retire some and do more. But let's play it safe. 168. Yeah, we're just past like the halfway mark, so let's keep going. We're definitely gonna need to do more than 13 more. Nope. Nope. Good Lord, there are so many blues on this one. What man, 4 cube. I'm sorry for what's happening here, because this is when Soul Awakening goes wrong, and this is what my normal awakenings feel like on my own account, for real. You're killing. Oh, okay. It's bad that I saw purple and got excited, and then they just. You're getting a rainbow copy. God, that was such a tease. I'm like, finally a C tier. No. I entered the stream and Barry's luck went downhill. Ain't that the truth? Oh, not much different from your usual luck 4 cubed. Ah, it sucks. It sucks. Come on, man. Come on. Let's finish this strong. Get some good copies. Get some B's, some B+. I swear to God, game, if you do it again, it's a C-. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so here's the thing. If we were ever to hit a God tier awakening, it's going to be on this next hero copy. C tier, cool. This is the one right here. Betty is going to be the one we need to be busted good. Come on. Right here. No. This is bad. 223. Let's keep going. We got to get the 300. We got 4 more, and then we have to retire. Better than my luck. I only see blues. Let's see a B+ with an A- attack at least. Yeah, that'd be cool. Nothing still. Really, game. Really. We got some Jara. Let's see if Jara gets anything good. I'm now like usually I like don't even pay attention to the splash, but now I'm looking forward to it. All right, last one, and then we have to do some destruction. Oh man, I really can't wait for a good event like for my free-to-play account though. But again, the free-to-play account has to wait. And this feels so bad having to do this. I hate doing this, but we need the starry gems. All right, let's see with that. 6 more, but what's our point total? Probably gonna need like 10 more, but let's see what happens. 6 more. Maybe we get lucky and we get some really good copies that are worth a lot of points. Chances are that's a no. We're kind of coming down to the end of the wire with our transcendenceable heroes. Oh man, we got one more jar copy. Yikes. Okay. It's a B minus. That is really good for points. All right, everybody, channel your luck. This is our last Transcendence hero copy. Yeah, actually, we might need to pull some from the chest. You're right, because I don't want to awaken regular heroes. That just feels like a complete waste. Okay. Okay, D+. Not bad. Not bad. Points total wise, we are at 279. We're really close. Oh, no, it's doing that stupid thing. Hold on. I really, really hate when you can't claim your mail. It's stupid. Let's jump off. Let's grab maybe a few Aspen copies and finish this out. I gotta jump from one server to the next, though, which is, again, really, really stupid that that's how this works. All right, now let's see one more time. 279. Let's grab, like, 4 Aspen copies. 4 Aspen copies should do it, right? That's like almost worst luck possible. All right, let's see. 4 unless we mega low roll. Ain't that the truth? There we go. All right, cool. We got the points. 4 to go. So we're at 279. That's horrible. That's complete garbage. That's only 4 points. So that brings us up to 283. Well, D+. That's 8. That's 91. Okay, we might get it. Oh god. They're just gonna come down to the wire. 291 plus 5, so that's 296, right? So unless we have the literal worst luck possible right now, this will be the last awakening. Oh lord. Just not an E minus, please. Okay, all right, we did it. We got it. We're good to go. Oh, that was absolutely brutal. That was really, really bad. 12, 22, 38, 44, 45, 46, 7, 48, 49, 50, 51. Technically, that was a high roll because 55 is the average, right? 300 divided by 5.5, 54. Yeah, it's weird to say, but that was legit a high roll. And I think it's mainly because those 2 B minus copies, but man, 4 cube, that still felt really rough. Very, very rough. I can't believe that was actually luck at the end, that it wasn't bad. That was rough. Oh man. She says, remember when you did the 5-star battle brawl thing way back? I wonder how that would fare these days with a big train. Well, the thing with that, what I did was I had like 2 perfectly even accounts. None of the accounts had monsters. None of the accounts had treasure train. They didn't have anything on Cloud Island. They didn't have Star Spawn. They had like nothing. Oh, all right, guys. We're coming up to like the 2-hour mark. I'm kind of burnt out tonight. Taking care of 2 kids all day really did me in. Could test your luck on the other server. If you come by on Sunday night, 4Cubed, we'll finish up your servers and get that done. I promise. If you're around, let me know and we'll get it taken care of. But yeah, I don't think there's anything we're going to really show off on our main account right now. I think that's pretty much it. So many greens and purples. I feel like gambling, but it's totally not worth it. Yeah, definitely not at all. Good stream, Barry. Have a nice night. Yeah, let's see if there is anybody to raid on Twitch right now. Anybody doing Idle Hero stuff? Does not look like it. I think I'm the only Idle Hero streamer right now. Well. Yeah, we just won't do a raid this time. It's fine. It's fine. What if you finish Gala and Awakenings all SSS? That would be insane. That would be cool. All right, guys, we're heading out. Thank you for stopping by. The donations, mainly for 20 Your Mom and Reed. Thank you guys so much. We got Thirsty gifting some subs, which is cool. And we got a bunch of people like Royal, Clapped, Stun of a Gun. Brownie got a free membership. Captain Bobo, Berg. There's a lot of you guys that sub tonight. I really appreciate it. But I'm going to head on out. I need to make some videos for tomorrow because tomorrow, family day. It's all about the family all day. I'm not touching a computer. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. See you guys next time. Come by on Sunday. We'll be streaming Sunday. I promise. 2-hour stream on Sunday.